好，同学，我们来看第二段的影片哦，哈，来第9个单字 firmly。There are 2 syllables. The first syllable is firm. The second syllable is ly. Firmly 有2个音节哈 ，firmly. So if you say something, if you grasp something firmly, that means you grasp something tightly. So firmly means tightly， 很紧紧的，怎么样的，很稳固的，怎么样的。Okay, so firmly means tightly. Claire decided to sew the button firmly on the shirt. Sew, S-E-W 哦，不是 S-O，不是 S-A-W 哦，这个 sew 是什么意思？缝的意思。OK， 她决定要缝，就是好好的、紧紧的把这个纽扣缝在这个衬衫上面。So she didn't have to worry that it would come off the shirt again. Like come off， 圈起来这个 off means away from. So if she saw the button firmly on the shirt, she doesn't have to worry that the button will come off the shirt again, come away from the shirt again, or drop. OK， 就是掉下来、脱落的意思。所以它紧紧的缝住这样子。好，然后再来往下 ，firm is an adjective， 它没有加 ly 了这是一个形容词。The red hold is not firm enough。好，这个 hold 是在这边不是动词在这边是 red hold，it's a noun。OK， 这个点，这个支撑点，它不够坚固 ，it's not tight enough. Be careful when you step on it. OK， 踩上的时候要小心。And number 11, crash. Crash is actually a sound of somebody breaking a window, of some sharp things or sharp metal hit each other. That is a sound of a breaking window, of a sharp metal hitting each other. 所以它是碰撞声、破裂声、破碎声。Since Marco lives by the sea, since means because Marco lives by the sea, he can hear the crash of the waves. 在这边的 crash 指的是 the sound of the waves, the sound of the waves hitting each other， 就是海浪拍打、互相拍打的声音，叫做 crash。好，然后再来第11个单字的名词型 crash， it's an accident. Okay, crash here means an accident of any kinds of transportation. For example, car crash, train crash, plane crash. That means car accident, train accident, and plane crash. Plane, we don't use accident on the word plane. We say plane crash, airplane crash. The 300 passengers died in the horrible plane crash last month. 来这边，这就是空难嘛，对不对？就是有300个乘客死于那场空难。So crash is an accident, is a bad event happening to people who are riding a kind of transportation. Okay, car crash. 好，再来往下。And a crash is a verb that means hit hardly or something fall from the sky. It's a crash. The wine glass crashed to the floor and broke into pieces. 来，从上面掉下来，就是酒杯从上面掉到地板，然后 broke into pieces 就碎成碎片了。And number 12, to escape. Escape means to run away. If you escape from a place, that means you run away from a place. Run away from. So in the reading, the boy escaped from the scene because he hit the old lady's house's window with a stone. So he was really afraid of being caught. So he escaped from the scene. He ran away from the scene instead of staying there and being caught. Last week, a few prisoners tried to escape from the jail. Prisoners, ER means people. So people who are in prison. So where is the prison? Prison is for criminals to stay. For those people who commit crimes to stay. So prison 是监狱 ，prison is a jail. So prisoners are people who live in prisons or in jail. So last week, a few prisoners tried to escape from the jail. Okay, so that is not a good thing. However, they were quickly caught by the police. Okay, were arrested. So they are arrested. They were arrested and they were caught by the police. Okay, remember the word escape. How many syllables are there? Escape. There are 2 syllables. And the next one is a noun. Okay, a rock fell right in front of Oscar while he was hiking. Luckily, he had a narrow escape and wasn't hurt. 这个我们上课好像有讲过，对不对？来 ，a rock fell right in front of Oscar， 就是他在走路健行的时候，运动的时候，健行的时候，就是有一块石头，石头就掉，它不是小石头哦 ，rock 岩石哦，就掉到它正前方。And luckily, fortunately, that was something good happening. Okay, he had a narrow escape. 这边这是固定的用法哦，窄窄的逃脱了，就是我们之前同学讨论的时候，同学有立马就说出来，九死一生，九死一生。He had a narrow escape. 好，再来往下。Number 14, guilty. Guilty is a feeling. And if you have guilt in your heart, that will make you unhappy, uncomfortable, because you feel sorry for someone or something. Maybe you did something wrong and you feel sorry for it, but the person hasn't found it out yet, and you will feel guilt. You will feel guilty in your heart. So it's a feeling of unhappiness for your wrongdoing. Flora felt guilty about cheating on the exam and told her teacher the truth about it the next morning. Felt guilty or felt guilt. Guilt is a noun， 这叫罪恶感嘛。然后 guilty 是有罪恶感的，它是形容词。好，所以因为他 cheat on exam, Flora was not honest during the exam, and she told the teacher the truth about it next morning. So she was being honest to admit his own wrongdoing, so that it will reduce some guilt in her heart. Okay, guilty. And guilty adjective, since many people witnessed Samuel stealing the diamond, he was found guilty of the crime. Be found guilty of something， 就是他已经承认了这项错误哈，他们都觉得他是有罪的。So witness is a person who see a crime be committed. Okay, the person, it's a person who see a crime being committed， 就是他看到一个真的正在犯罪的那个动作的那个人，所以他是一个目击证人。然后在这边目击证人当然就当动词就是目击嘛 ，the person who see and the action of seeing a crime itself. So many people witnessed Samuel stealing the diamond, so he was found guilty of the crime. Okay, and commit a crime, commit suicide. 这是 collocation， 这个是搭配字词，就是我如果要犯罪，我就会用这个字，这个动词。然后我要自杀，我也会用这个字。那你要怎么背？你就把它想成，在某些宗教来说，他如果自杀也是一种犯罪嘛，对不对？所以这两个字是通用的，在这两个 situation 上面这样子。好，然后再来就是它名词咯，guilt is the feeling of unhappiness because of a person's wrongdoing. OK， 它是 feeling 哦。The man had strong feelings of guilt. 他有一种罪恶感的感觉 about leaving his family deep in debt because of his bad investment. 然后这里有一个还蛮特殊的概念，你了解就好，因为现在课本还没有正式介绍哈。Leave his family deep in debt. 来写一下 leave 后面这里画线写受词。然后后面 deep in debt 帮我画线写受词补语，然后这个 leave 跟离开没有关系，是指使什么东西处于什么样的状态之中。比如说 Would you please leave the windows open while you are gone？ 你离开的时候，可不可以请你把我的窗户全部打开 ？Leave the window open。好，这个 open 跟这个受词是有关联性的哦，它是用来修饰这个受词的状态。所以你离开的时候，可不可以让窗户打开，保持通风？好，是这个概念。所以他这个人他觉得很内疚，因为他让他的家人啊全部都深陷在债务当中哦，因为他不好的投资哦，所以他家人全部都是在债务当中了哦。